Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's a pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing and Ja. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Losing this weight right now, getting ready for September.
Oh man, what date do you fight in September? Can you hear me? I said, what date do you fight in September? Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, but I said I'm doing good, man. Just losing this weight, getting ready for September.
Oh, okay. Well, when you gonna fight in September, man?
September 30th in Gleason Gym.
You excited, man?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. But I'm ready to get another knockout.
Oh man, you know what they say? When you want to get a knockout, you can go to bed. What you think about this innerweight fight coming up, man?
Man,
What's Fulton?
You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Fulton because he represented USA. But, man, but Newegg, he just got the power and skills. And I don't know, bro. If Fulton could keep Inouye off, you know what I'm saying? He going to win, but I don't think he going to be able to do that.
Yeah, he barely could keep Fig off of himself.
Yeah.
If you can't keep Fig off of you, I don't know how you're going to keep Inouye off you. But I tell you what, man, I've been watching a lot coming up to it. It looked like Scooter. That's I think that's Cool Boy Steph's nickname in Philly. I think Scooter looks great shape, but I think Inoue might be too much for him, man. I think Inoue might be one of those special dudes. To tell you the truth, man, I don't know if this will happen, but I think in maybe a year, maybe two, I think you might see an Inoue versus Tank Davis fight, man. I really do at 135 because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Tank might can go to 140, 147, but just like when Floyd went to 154, he ain't the same. So I don't know. I really don't know how Tank would do. I think he'll be at 147 at some point, but I don't think he'll do that great there. What you think about it?
I don't think Tank ever gonna step to 147 ever, but 140, I feel like Tank is gonna be more comfortable in for me probably by the next year. He gonna be fighting
Yeah.
at 140. So yeah, but I mean, I see a fight same between him and anyway,
Hmm.
and saying
I
I
think
got Tank.
salute to my man Joseph. Joseph said, I'm ready for my crawfish boy. I got my boy already. Hey, we gotta talk about that fight, man. Have you been watching? Did you watch the job? I don't know if my man Jock hear me, but I'll tell you this, man. When I was watching them live workouts, man, that boy, both those boys is in terrific shape. I'm telling you, man, this might be a real live Brown burner, man. I'm telling you, Errol looked in great shape.
Right.
Terrence looked in great shape. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them special fights, man. Who you got to win that fight, though?
Maybe I got my man Spence 11th round stoppage. Yeah, but Crawford ain't gonna be able to take all that. Maybe not.
I'll say this though. It looked like when I seen Errol looked like he's in shape, like he's at the weight now. And man, you talk about he must have lost about 20 pounds in just a few months, man. He lost a bunch of weight, man.
Right? Yeah, but he lost a lot. Fast too.
Yeah, because you see, he was like puffed up at that press conference, and somehow the brother was able to get himself back in shape. I'm telling you, man, that boy, salute to QQ, my TYT family. I tell you this, man. That boy Errol Spence, man, got this is his opportunity to prove to the world that he's great. Because we hear a lot of stuff about Errol being, but really, man, he got to prove it. And I'm telling you, man, getting in there with a guy like Bud Crawford, this would be the kind of stage. Well, let me ask you this. This is the big question of the whole live. Do you think that Terrence is afraid of Errol? What you think?
I don't think that Terrence was afraid of Earl at all. You know what I'm saying?
The,
They
re-
both dogs.
the reason I say afraid because I did hear him say that he won't take a rematch. He said that nutritionist is a beast. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, when I see Errol that little again, I didn't think he could do it, man. I didn't think he could do it. Did you?
Nah, nah, I'm shocked, man. And plus like during the workout, but he looked like a little bit drained. I mean, not a little bit, but he looked real drained. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm
Super
saying? That's
drained, man.
tough. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like I think, like she said, like QQ said, man, that nutritionist. I know you've seen some of that 24/7. That's gonna be huge for Errol, man, because this will be the first time. Um, this would be the first time I ever seen him really, really like in this kind of shape like this. I mean, it's funny, man. He doing all the right things. I just say this, man, and I know you don't believe me, but I kind of don't understand why Terrence Crawford said he wouldn't take a rematch, man. What you think that was about?
I mm, I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But I think, but they're gonna take the rematch. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's just saying that in the moment.
Well, the reason I say that is because all of a sudden you got Timothy Bradley. Um, she said, salute the Q. She said he doing the right thing. He's doing it the right way. But the thing I got it was when Tim Bradley said, I don't think Bud can get a fair shake in Vegas. I thought, what? Didn't y'all want the fight in Vegas? I mean,
What?
I was shocked when Tim Bradley said that, man. He said, I don't know if Terrence Crawford can get a fair shake. Same thing when Bomac was in the 24%. I can't let this go to the judge. Won't give us a fair shake. And I'm thinking, I don't know about you. It seemed like Errol did everything you can ask somebody to make this fight, man. And for this guy to say something like that, I just thought that was pure clown behavior, man. And I don't know what's wrong with Tim Bradley, bro. I don't know because you a little younger, man. You probably don't remember the warrior Tim Bradley was, man.
Nah, but I remember the Warrior seeing Tim Bradley.
That boy Desert Storm was no joke. Don't get me wrong. They robbed Manny Pacquiao. I'll say it again. They robbed Manny Pacquiao when they fought.
Right.
That one of their fights that I think it was the second fight, they robbed Manny Pacquiao to get the third one. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. I think this is a big time test for Bud, and I think Bud is feeling the pressure, man. Because let's be honest, everybody else that he want to fight, except maybe Victor Postol or maybe a Gamboa, he beat to death. So it wasn't even like close. I can't think of him ever being in a close fight. Can you?
No, but I don't think that Bud is, you know what I'm saying, but it's a little bit scary. He just not used for the oldest saying promotion for a fight because, you know what I'm saying, Bob Arum, he did a terrible job with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So oldest is probably like a little bit new to him, but as soon as he stepped in the ring, he feels it's going to be like, saying like another day in the gym.
I think so too, man. Salute to Kuki. She said he was in shape for Ugas. The fight should have been at Jerry's Road down the street from my house. Hey, I love Dallas. I actually got some family out there in Oak Cliff. So that would have been a great fight to see, man. I just say this. I think no matter what people say, I think Terrence Crawford has aged. And I'll say, even though he beat the life out of David Avocado, man, that brother, man, his feet ain't the same, man. And I know you know you're a boxer, man. So you see his feet ain't what they used to be. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. But I'm starting to see some chinks in that armor. And I think he might have waited a little bit too late to fight Errol. What you think, man?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that if Crawford have a high fighter, he he got a high fight IQ. You know what I'm saying? But he just be getting better, and for me, he getting his experience up. And plus, he said that he trying to he move up after this fight and go to 154. So I think that he know exactly what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He just been adjusting the fight, saying as the fight goes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and I think what you saying is true. She said, QQ said, I don't think he's scared. He is in over his head with everything that comes with Spence. Appreciate you sharing a lot. I think the funny thing about an Errol Spence is that he comes with that Marvin Hagler pressure, man. And one of the reasons
Right.
why I am a big fan of the Mexican style is because that style wears you down. And if you think about any of the Mexican fighters that we all love, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, Julio Cesar Chavez, Juan Milker Marquez, I always mess his name up. It's because they coming all night and they coming straight downhill. And I'm telling you, man, when somebody's coming downhill on you, man, it really weighs on you mentally. And I really can say, I don't necessarily think Bomac is as good a coach as everybody says. The thing that scares me though, Ja, is the mind that Terrence Crawford brings because I've seen Terrence Crawford make in-ring adjustments. And not to say Errol is not a cerebral fighter. I've never seen it. Have you seen him do that? Make
Have you
adjustments in
seen
the
him
ring?
say who Spence?
Yeah.
Make adjustments? Nah, but that's not Spence's style anyway. But Spence's style, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty saying straightforward. He keep it a jab in your face, you know what I'm saying? He touch you with his left hand, you know what I'm saying? If he can hit you with the straight left, easy,
Mm-hmm.
that's when he go to the body but start working on you, you know what I'm saying? But he worked from everything behind his jab, you know what I'm saying? From round 1 to 12. So nah,
Yeah, that's funny you say that, man. Because when I look at Errol, man, and I look at Bud, it's just one of them things where I think Errol's never had to change his style. And to be honest with you, what works, you don't need to change, and that's a
right.
fact. Whatever works, you don't need to change. I just say, for me, I'm just shocked that he hasn't had anybody push him to the limit to where he got to do something different, where he just got to keep doing the same thing. And I'm telling you, man, it's just shocking in that way because I think Terrence Crawford don't get enough credit for his fights because honestly, man, no matter what nobody say, you box, ain't no such thing as somebody not doing it great by winning undisputed from every single champion. That's got to be one of the hardest things in boxing, to fight every single champion.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just crazy because I know the fight. You know what's funny about this fight? I've been waiting for it for so long, man. I don't even know what to do. you said Bomac ain't a good coach. He just a good fighter. I'll say this. I think that's true, but I think somebody had to teach him how to be focused because really, really, when it comes to Bud uses athleticism a lot to where what he lacks in fundamentals, his athleticism kind of makes up for it. And I'm telling you, man, a lot of times in boxing, people don't understand, especially a lot of new fighters. You know this, you're a fighter, man. The fundamentals are missing, man. One of the things I love about that kid from Brooklyn, man, I think it's Richardson Hitchison. Man, that kid, Africa, man, is fundamentally sound. I was watching one of his fights, man. I'm telling you, dude, it looked like every punch was turned over. I was shocked to see that because people don't understand, man. One of the things that made Floyd's hands brittle is because Floyd kept hitting the same spot on the same part of the hand every time. And I'm telling you, man, that's what makes you special is when you got the fundamentals because the fundamentals don't go away. A good example is when we all seen that dumpster fire Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. Wasn't it funny how Mike Tyson looked like the technician and Roy kind of thought he was still around and fight?
Right. So see, because Roy's style is based off of instincts and reactions. Mike Tyson's style is based off of skill. Slip, punch, slip or cut off the ring. You know what I'm saying? But throw punches in bunches. So yeah, Mike Tyson's style was more skill based. You know what I'm saying? The skills is easy but to pick up if you work on it. Roy Jones, he just got speed and instincts. You know what I'm saying? But so with age, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He gonna decline.
That's a good point, man, because Susie Q, she said, have you ever listened to Bo Mack in the court? Lord, fundamentals always work in every sport. I think it's funny I think what you're saying is true because I hear Bo Mack is a lot like Teofimo Sr. People don't say that, but that's what it is, bro. A lot of what he does is like Teofimo Sr., man. He just be in there like just saying whatever, man. I hate to say it like that, man. He just be in there say, you down. Like, okay, I'm down. How do I get up? That's why the great coaches like a Eddie Futch, a Yoel Judah, even
Derrick
Freddie
James.
Roach, Derrick James, Freddie Roach. I mean, those guys, man, those guys really give you the direction you need. He said
Right.
people stay away from fundamentals a lot, so they have an issue against fundamentals. I think it's funny because when a guy is so athletically inclined, if you think about it, it only bothers them when they get old. Because one of the funny things is when Roy Jones fought Bernard Hopkins early on, Roy was just like blessed by God, so you couldn't touch him. There's been two fighters, man, on planet Earth that you couldn't touch in their prime. And that's Ali in the early 60s, from like 61 to 64, before he missed 5 years of his career. I mean, you couldn't even touch him. You couldn't even touch the kid. It was it was like a middleweight, 115 pounds. And I'm telling you, when I seen Roy Jones, I was just a kid, man, and I was never seen anybody that skilled. I mean, dude, you couldn't touch him. I'm talking about if you got about 2 rounds, you feel like you was doing something, man. He was that fast. I'm serious, man. He was that fast, man. It was like if you got 2 punches in a round, you thought, hey, I'm doing something. I'm slowing him down. He was just that blessed. And I think one of the things that happens is when you fundamentally blessed, when you gifted like that, you don't work on your fundamentals. And I'm telling you, time and time again with Terrence Crawford, what we keep seeing showing its ugly head. I just to say this, man. I'm just shocked by that because when you talk about going into a fight like this, man, you're gonna need more than the fact that you can move around. You really will. You're gonna need more than the fact that you can just do a little bit something here and there.
Yeah,
Said I'm
you
having
need
a fight
skill.
party
Yeah,
for
you
that
need
Errol fight
skill
too.
and will.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's funny because I think with Terrence, I'll be honest though. I just hope that Errol Spence don't be stupid and let him catch him because we all know Errol like to spit that mouthpiece out. Whenever he get hurt, I hear all the crap. Oh yeah, no, he spit the mouthpiece out because I thought my teeth was in. Well, if your teeth was in it, that's fine. You got fake teeth. I mean, I got fake teeth. We all got fake teeth, so we know for a
Not
fact.
me. Not
Well,
me.
you young. You still young. You still young. You gonna, hey, you gonna get him. You gonna get him.
Nah, brother.
Hey, you gonna get him, man. You might eat a popsicle one day. Oh, my tooth. It be the
Nah.
craziest stuff, man. I never, I
Nah,
never
don't
forget,
wish
man.
that on me.
Hey, I'm not wishing it on you, bro. I'm telling you what life will do. You'll walk down the street, trip, teeth gone. I mean, it happened just like that,
Oh
man.
man, you making me man. I'm sparring, man. Soon you can't tell me that. You
Hey, salute the Q. She said, "I'm not worried about that. I think with Errol, I think he's special. I just can't wait to see him in there with somebody else as good as him. But I'll say this though, man. Going forward, I think at 154, man, I don't think he got a chance against Jamel, man. What about you, man? I
oh no.
Jamel will beat him to death, man. I think.
I
I
mean,
think. Go ahead.
Crawford, he has the ability and power, but to get it done. Don't get it twisted. But
Right.
I don't know. I gotta see him fight like a tomato can 154 first. You know what I'm saying? Then I could be like, maybe he could, you know what I'm saying, stay inside the division.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I tell you what, the funny thing about it with Arrow is I've been watching Arrow since the amateurs and I've seen him do nothing but get better. But the one thing I will say is this, man. I don't know why he did not go to physical therapy, bro. Because the way he used to get in and out of his punches, I mean, you can see his legs ain't what they once were. And it could just be father time, man. He's 32 now. You can't do what you do at 21. She
Right.
said, if you ever get a chance to go to an Arrow fight, you need to go. We cut up every time we go. Hey, I heard a lot about them Arrow fights. I hear he got a lot of fun there. Only reason I could say I haven't been to like an Arrow fight is because honestly, in my opinion, this is just my humble opinion. Arrow ain't until now, Arrow really ain't fought nobody that he can lose to. I mean, we
What?
didn't. I don't know, man. Come on, man. Danny ain't have a
What?
chance against him, man. Danny ain't have a chance against him, bro. I'm telling you, Danny ain't have a chance against him.
Nah,
And
nah, nah. But Danny Equalizer in that fight was his power. You know what I'm saying? That's why people gave him I don't know, maybe but Danny could. If you just that, but Danny but could have placed his power better. You know what I'm saying? But he could have gave, you know what I'm saying, Errol Spence tonight. Same but Ugas speed he got, but that Cuban style. You know what I'm saying? He was a great amateur. So you know what I'm saying? But that's problems right there. Well, who else? Saying Sean Porter, but Sean Porter, come on, we all know about same as Sean Porter, but he's the monster of that division. You know what I'm saying? But he could have
yeah,
beat anybody, you feel me, but he went against. So I don't know, but I don't
I
agree
don't
with you
know.
right
I
there.
don't know about that, bro. That Arrow Spence, bro, and he made weight and he looked drained, bro. Sean Porter, man. You can say what you want, bro. He looked drained, bro. He looked
Yeah.
drained, and I'm gonna tell you why I say he looked drained. The best shape I've ever seen him in is in two fights. When he fought Mikey Garcia, and when he was in shape fighting Kell Brook. When he fought Kell Brook, man, he was ready. I mean, he was ready. She said he had hold on. He had hard headed, like all athletes. I was hard headed when I was playing ball. Danny and Errol's accident made a statement. I think that did make a statement. I'm just more or less saying when I look at Errol Spence, I knew from a long time ago, and people ain't gonna believe me when I say this, but man, Danny is just don't got the right style to beat nobody at welterweight. Like at that when he got into there with the welterweights, I mean there was nobody that he really could beat. I mean, you black fighter style, he's not gonna beat them. He just not. He's not gonna beat them, bro. I mean, and it came out to be true because when he got in there, with the best, was it with Sean Porter, whether it was Keith one time Thurman, or your boy Errol Spence, he got beat up, and it was close. I think he lost the Keith Thurman fight by 1 point. But why did he lose that fight? Because he stopped letting his hands. People don't talk about that. Danny Garcia is a Hall of Famer for what he did at 140, not for what he did at 147. So I don't go crazy about that fight, and I don't go crazy about the Sean Porter fight because Errol was somehow through the grace of God he made weight, and he really went in there and beat Sean Porter up. I mean, that's what he did. He beat Sean Porter up. Hey, and beat Sean Porter at his own game. He said he was no nutritionist at the time. I'm biased when it comes to Errol. Not many will admit that either when it's come to these fighters they rock with. I'll be honest, and people kill me for this. I'm a big Deontay Wilder fan, and I'll be honest. I seen my favorite fighter get beat to death. I mean, you talk about a beating, bro. I watched him get beat from pillow to post. Like
that hurt, but that fight, that hurt a lot.
I was sick,
and that hurt the whole community, man.
I was sick, bro. When I seen him get beat, like, bro, he got beat to death, bro. It wasn't even a. And I remember watching the first fight, thinking, you know what? You went in there, you got a jaw. Never fight him again. Stay away from him. But no, Deontay Wilder said, "No, I want some more," and boom. Even worse. And the third fight, oh my God. Man, they should have called the cops on Tyson Fury where he beat him like that, man. That was a brutal beatdown. She said, I was at the bar watching with my family, Errol versus Sean Porter fight. We shut it down that night. Hey, that was a great fight because we was all pulling for Sean Porter in Cleveland, but we all kind of knew he was about to get beat up. I mean, they threw a parade for him downtown. We was all excited. We like, oh yeah, Sean Porter about to fight Errol Spence. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We knew for a fact that Sean Porter didn't have a chance, and heck, dude, against no Errol Spence, bro. and I'll say this. Sean Porter had a great career. I believe he'd be a Hall of Famer, but to me, he's not special like an Errol is, man. But I'll say this, man. Thinking about Errol Spence, going forward, how would you see him shaping up against Jamel?
Huh? Like, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you repeat that question? My bad.
I said, what do you think about Errol when he got to fight Jamel? How you thinking how that fight will play out?
That's gonna be a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? He's not that one, but I'm not but too sure. You know what I'm saying? Because Charlo, he got the ability to stop Spence.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, we shouted Errol's name the whole night. I lost my voice that night. Hey, I tell you what, I love to watch Errol's fights because he bring them out. He have a lot of fun, and he a good fighter. And usually he gonna break somebody down and beat him up real bad. So I know what you mean. I get super excited about Errol's fights. The only thing is going into this fight, this is gonna be a real test. This is gonna be his opportunity to show the world that his fundamentals better than Bud's versatility, because Bud's versatility is off the charts. I mean, forget about Bud. Bud got those super long tarantula arms like Floyd had. He got a 74-inch reach, and for a guy 5'8", I mean, that's kind of a shorter guy, but that's long. I'm 6'5", and my arm was only an 86-inch reach. So for it to be 74 5'8", That's amazing, man. I'm like a foot taller than that, almost a foot taller than that. So I'll tell you this. It's gonna be a great fight, man. I can't wait to see what happened, man. You said watch Errol bring out Big X, the plug for his ring walk. Hey, you know how I really want to see him bring out, but he didn't bring out was that dude, my man, the Row Music. I can't remember that. I can't remember that dude who made that song Complete Classic. I would love to see him bring one of them dudes out because that dude Yellow Beezy, man. I don't think Yellow Beezy had a hit, and I don't know when.
Yeah, man. So I don't know
Yeah,
what happened to him.
yeah. It's a tough game out there, man.
Yeah.
It's a tough game out there, man. But I'll say this, man. That boy Errol, man, he got everything it takes, man. He got everything it takes to be a great fighter. And I hope to see him, win this fight and then get on to the next fight because I'm gonna tell you this: when Jamel knocked Canelo out, it's gonna be a different tone. Can you imagine
Yeah.
them two meeting up in Cowboy Stadium?
Oh,
It's gonna
no,
be crazy.
no,
He
that
said,
fight, look, that fight probably gonna break records. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think so too. Because the fight that everybody really want to see, and let's be honest, man, got its racist elements to it. It got its racist elements to it, and I think one of the biggest things you're gonna deal with when it comes to your boy Canelo is can one of them guys get a decision over him in Vegas, and that's tough. And I'm gonna tell you why that's tough because we got to remember that Floyd Mayweather beating 12 rounds straight. Beat him, knocked his head off, punched on him, pretty much used his head he looked like Canelo like a punching bag, and somehow one of the judges had it as split this. So I don't know. We gonna see.
Nah, but they
Um,
just can't believe it when the judges in.
yeah,
But
but
I think that
Canelo's
Charlo, not but thing. I think that Charlo know, but once he land one big shot, he got to give
mhm.
a Canelo out of it the chance he get. You know what I'm saying? That little split second, he know that he got to jump on Canelo.
He
So,
got to, but that's dangerous too because that's a good way to go to bed if you jump on somebody. But I tell you this though, when we see that Canelo versus Jamel fight, oh, that's gonna be a crazy fight. I can't wait to see that. He said,
oh, now my mic saying, oh, now my mic saying you started acting up, but I said, nah, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not but too much saying feeling that fight because, you know what I'm saying, but Derrick James, he looked like, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't really into that fight.
yeah, I know what you mean. Salute to Cukie. She said, Errol got this fight in the bag. He's so calm. He's so calm. He's so calm and collected, while the other side looking shook. They all of a sudden giving Errol compliments on his fighting ability. They humble. I'll say this. I don't think that. I know what you mean. I just don't know if this will be an easy fight. I'll say this though. I know for a fact that Bud gonna get his pound of flesh out of Errol too. I know that for a fact. I just see. I hate to say it like that. he gonna get his pound of flesh out of him, man. Because it's gonna be a crazy fight, man.
What the fuck you say?
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a crazy fight, man. And when that boy Errol get in there with Bud, oh my God. I don't know if y'all get like this, but I always get so nervous right before the big fight. I always be like, oh my God, I can't believe the fight is here. We about to finally see it. It's about to go down. I always be to myself thinking like, wow, the fight is here because let's be honest here. Waiting for so long to see these fights, man. We really do, man. But I'm telling you, that boy Errol got to make sure that when he get in there with that dude, that crazy dude, Bud, that he's ready, man, because the boy can fight. Hey, and it's coming from you, Ohio.
Miss Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton, Miss Akron.
So that's coming from the Ohio player himself. That boy Bud is a problem, and that boy Errol, if he get a chance to get him out of there, he got to do it. He got to do it, man, and I hope he do it. She said, hold on. I only get nervous when I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook for the first. I know it. I'm just saying I get nervous because I get so excited. I get so wrapped up. I be trying to finish everything I gotta do so I can watch the fight. And now that I'll be on YouTube streaming them, um, that's what I be trying to do. I be trying to be on there watching them now. So it's just crazy because this fight is one of them fights where I could say I waited for so long. Like I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I know somebody gonna lose. That's the part that's got me super, super excited is the fact that somebody is going to get in there and lose their O. And I'm telling you, it could be Bud. It could be Errol. It's a 50-50 fight. I think it's going to start off real slow. If you guys remember the Brian Castano versus Jamel fight, that fight started up real slow to the end, the middle rounds, because what happened? Those guys showed each other so much respect. It was like, I don't know. I don't know. And y'all might be like, no, BVO, you tripping, man. You tripping, man. I don't know. Y'all, you tripping, man, because that boy Bud a monster. And all I can say
What the fuck you say?
hey, that boy Errol, man. That boy Errol is serious, man. And I'm telling you, we haven't seen a Marvin Hagler fighter in decades, yo. We haven't. And this dude looking like baby Marvin Hagler. He said, see what Q said. It's gonna be a lot of ignorance and stupidity in these YouTube streets after that fight. Remember, you heard me say it first when it happens. You know what? It's gonna be one of them fights that change boxing. I'm gonna tell you why, because you got so many of these Terrence Crawford fans who don't buy fights or don't support them, that's talking all this crazy stuff, and it's about to be time to pay the one of my good friend of the show, your boy Q Money, Lost Art of Boxing, is just heck bent on how great Errol is. I mean, how great Bud is. And I'm like, it's just gonna be a tough fight no matter what you do. I can't wait to see what happened, man, because you watch this fight, this is gonna be one of them fights. You're gonna say, you know what, I watched that live, I seen this one live.
Yeah,
and I'm just excited about it.
That's a fact. I 100% agree.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know what, man? It's just like one of them fights where I didn't even think the fight could happen. I really didn't think the fight would happen. I was nervous that it wouldn't even happen. He said how they don't buy the fights but talk all that nonsense. It's a fact because I can look at Bud's pay-per-view numbers and you can see that nobody be buying them fights. I'll be honest. When it comes to Errol, those are some of the fights that we're going to buy. We're going to buy Errol's fights. We're going to buy Deontay Wilder's fights. We're going to buy Tank's fights. But all these people who be saying, oh, I love Bud Crawford, blah, blah, blah. He's a 3-division champion, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he a 3-division champion. Okay, cool. But why ain't you? I mean, we can look at the numbers anytime. I'm going to tell you this, guys. You guys got to hear this. Anytime your promoters say, I could build a house from scratch in Beverly Hills with all the money I've lost, not made, lost. The brother said, that brother Bob Arum said, I could build a house from scratch in Beverly Hills today with all the money I've lost on Bud Crawford. And honestly, to tell you the truth, ever since Al Heyman has been with Errol been counting that money like Kane. It's just that simple. He been counting that money just like Kane. You can say what you want. That boy Errol been just counting that money like Kane. Every time you look at him, sold out shows. I think Canelo, Tank, and Errol had the highest grossing live gates in 2021. I mean, so we talking about guys who bring them out. Errol is one of them guys who brings them out. And I'm telling you, when you watch a fighter like Errol, you gotta appreciate it. Because guys like him, he's not a Roy Jones. He's not gonna ride that horse forever. He's not a Bernard Hopkins. He's not gonna fight into his 40s. And B Hop's case, I think he fought all the way until he's 50 years old. I don't think you're gonna see that with Errol. I think Errol Spence is gonna get in there, get that big bag that's due to him, and he's gonna get out of there. So you gotta enjoy him while you can. And I put like this. This is gonna be his crown achievement is when he beats Bud Crawford. When he beats Bud Crawford. I'm telling you right now, you heard it on BBO Boxing. And my man Joe co-signed it. If he fights Jermell Charlo, he's going to bed. He's going to bed.
Whoa.
It's a fact.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Whoa, but don't start that delusional shit. Oh no, no.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We done woke my man Mookie up.
Nah, you can't play. Look, you can't play with Spence like that, man, bro. Look.
Bro, he get in there with Jamil.
What the fuck you say?
I was trying to tell you, man.
Man, you smoking on that devil's grass, man. Listen. Listen.
I know you on that K2, man. You on that K2 and Mad Dog. I used to drink it too when I was a youngster.
Whoa.
Hey, I used to be like you, man. I used to drink that Wild Irish Rose when I was a youngster. I used to grab a couple bottles of that. I used to get that green one. That green turned you to a beast.
Man, listen.
Boy Neil. Shout out to my boy Neil.
If he fights Spence know him too well. Spence know all his tendencies and everything. And too, but I have a feeling that once Spence he move up, you know what I'm saying, he gonna have like 2-3 fights left in him, and then feeling he out of there. So we gonna retire.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Salute the Q. She said, "Folks need to put respect on Errol's name." I agree with that. He said, "Wait a second, dang, that Vaseline was strong as heck when I drank it growing up." hey, I tell you what. Hey, when I was a youngster, if we was drinking beer, we drinking that Natty Light because that's cheap, and we drinking that Wild Irish Rose, the green. Because that green turn you to a monster. That's before y'all had like, you know, weed and stuff that tastes like Skittles and stuff. You know, that's before they had all that, man. I thought y'all be eating weed with like Snickers and stuff. It wasn't like that back then. Hey, you know, back then our brother used to like to have. They used to have that fruity weed, tastes like grapes. I'm talking old school, 05, 06. That's back when we had, man. Brothers was smoking that fruity weed. What that boy Young Dre said, stupid fruity. now y'all be smoking like moon rocks and runts. I'm like, runts, they used to be candy. So what
the fuck you say? I was on a map before I ever met you. What the
that's all I can say to that.
Oh man.
She said we were drinking that MB Wild Irish Rose, Cisco and Night Train and junior high school. Hey, now you talk about that Night Train, that'll blow your head off, Joe. that'll blow your head off.
Now what's Night Train?
This some cheap wine, man. Hey, you know what's funny, man? And I'm gonna get back to boxing after this. When you get to a certain age, I'm gonna tell you how you know you're getting older, Job, is when you will listen to a song, and then like 10 years, 15 years later, somebody will put the same song out like it's new. Like I thought I heard a P.D. Pablo song one time. I was like, oh, that's P.D. Pablo again? No, whole different song. It was a song by Sweetie. Like so.
You said it was a song by Sweetie.
Yeah. I thought that was P.D. Pablo. But she said, right there, them names had me on pause. Nope. Hard for me, the weed have it out. It was Stereo Carline. Hey, it definitely will. But I tell you this: if Errol fights Jermell, man, that would be one of the worst mistakes of his career. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you look at Brian Castano, am I wrong, Ja? Him and Errol got the same body type, do they not?
What the? Where did you get that from?
So they got the same kind of body type.
No,
they both are kind of. What do you mean?
Spence is bigger than Castano.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What you mean he's not? Yes, he is.
I thought no, you might. I take that back. You might be right. I think Castano might be 5'7". Okay, say he's 5'7". So
With the
Jamel's
longer
5'11".
arms, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Different type of power. Come on, man. Different type of skills, the technique. You know what I'm saying? Different game plan. Come on now.
but let me
And
ask you
Spence
this.
know Jermel too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but that changes a fight because once you spar somebody multiple times and then you fight them, you know him too good.
Well, let me ask you this: can Errol Spence compete with Jamel's inside game? That's the question. That's the
Yeah, yeah,
his inside.
yeah,
Oh my God!
yeah, yeah.
Are you
Because look,
sure?
Jermel, look. Anytime Jermel fight on the inside, he's too anxious. You know what I'm saying? But he too fidgety. Spence keeps his composure, so he see every shot that he could take on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So Spence, yeah, he can most definitely deal with him in the inside. That's lightweight for Spence.
See, what I'm saying is this. Okay, now I get what you're saying. When you're talking about Jamel Charlo, I think you're missing the fact that he's a very, very good boxer. But
He's
what
an
Derek
okay
James has
boxer.
brought to him. No. No. See, you used to him with Derek James. When he was
Look,
with Ronnie Shields, he was not knocking everybody out like this. He wasn't.
listen,
Go
look,
ahead.
Big. Charlo is an okay boxer until he feel a punch in his chin.
Oh, no, he ain't got a chin.
Slugfest.
Oh, no, he ain't got a
No.
chin.
I'm not saying that he don't got a chin, but once he get touched, man, he be ready taking the slug. You know what I'm saying? But as like he's an okay boxer. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll give him
I
that.
see you
He's
got to
an
get in the
okay
booth.
boxer.
You get in the booth now. You get in the booth now. With
Come
Errol
on
Spence.
now, who getting in the
Get out that
He
booth.
treat me
Get
like
out
prize
that
fighter,
booth.
man.
Get out that booth.
Man, he treat me like prize, man. That's crazy,
Get out
man.
that booth, man. You scared me, man. You done hopped in that booth. Hey, man, you got me looking at you kind of crazy, man. Like, oh, dog, man. But you know what I got to do before I say anything else? You know what I'm going to do, Job? Let me snatch your chain off your neck, man. Because you tripping, man. You tripping, Debo. If you talk about, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to ask you a question. When you see Jamel Charlo's jab, okay, his jab,
Right.
you telling me he won't be able to neutralize that left jab coming from Errol by keeping his foot over
No.
that other foot?
No.
You think
And with
Errol would try to
Charlo,
walk him down? You think Errol would try to walk him
yes.
down?
Yes, look, for Charlo, but he don't have like a same consistent jab. He got a power jab. Spence have a working jab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does. My only question would be this, job is can he take them punches coming back? That's the thing. I know you talking about what happened when they go
Absolutely.
when the punches coming back.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna ask you this: did you see the Brian Castano 2 fight versus Jamel?
Yes, I see it.
And can I ask you this? Could Errol Spence survive a firefight like that?
Yes, of course. Oh my God.
I'm asking you, man. I'm
You
asking you,
crazy,
man.
man. You being
I'm
crazy
asking
right
you.
now, man.
I'm asking you, man.
Nah,
We gotta snatch your chain off your neck, man. You talking wild again, man.
man. Oh man.
I see you in the booth. I love Errol. And I get why you in the booth, but hop out of there, man. Hop out of there, 40
Listen,
water.
what is Jermel gonna do when Spence hit him straight left, right on the elbow? You know what I'm saying? Break his over the bone. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be quench up, you know what I'm saying? Both hands are, you know what I'm saying, taking a beating right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's gonna stand around just like how he was with Castaño and take a licking from Spence. Come on now. Yo, so I already see how this is gonna go down. I already see exactly how this is gonna go down.
Did you see when he fought Erickson Lubin?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if he was a fight Errol, it'd be something like that. It'd be. I'm telling you, Jamel is special, bro. They don't talk enough about Jamel Charlo, man. Jamel Charlo, in my opinion, my humble opinion, he's the number one fighter in boxing. The number one fighter in boxing. Because for him to do what he did in his division,
right.
And people say, oh, he didn't move up and down in weight. But dude, come on, man. Everybody can't be Floyd. Everybody can't be Tommy Hearns. Everybody can't be the marvelous Marvin Hagler. Sometimes, if you can hold your own, because let's be honest, man, Erickson Lubin was a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. When Erickson Lubin, before he got knocked out, bro, he was knocking stuff out.
Wait, but don't he have like a fight coming up too?
Yeah, he do. I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm kind of looking at him now as just a gatekeeper because he didn't got beat to death so much. I don't think he can ever. No, I'm serious, bro. He got beat up like Martin on when Martin fought Tommy Hearns. I don't know if you ever seen that episode, bro. He looked like Martin, bro. He got beat to death. Hey, bro. Somebody beat you like that, Joe?
Took his time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like nah. Hey, yo, look, but not even Africa could have beat me like that. No.
Hey, I know you talking cap now because if Richardson got you in that ring, bro, you're gonna be looking like Red, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
Man, you put me and him in a pro fight and I'm gonna beat him.
And you my brother. You're gonna be looking like Red, bro.
I'm stopping Africa. I swear to God. I will stop that man if we get in the ring right now. Say if I turn pro tomorrow, I gotta fight him. I'm stopping Africa.
Hey, I'll put it like this, man. You better have a baseball bat. Hey, salute the QQ showing us some love out here. But you know what? Don't listen to my man Josh. My man Josh tripping, man. He a little bit off that cake too, man. So
I mean everything that I say, people. I mean everything that I say.
Richardson, man. That's it. Hey, the thing about him, I'll say this though. The thing about him that I seen with you from watching your amateur fights is that you show a lot of power. But I've only seen the power when you get hit. So I'm gonna just be honest. Somebody got to hit you first.
Yeah, and look, I totally agree with that because nigga, when he hit me with a strong, accurate 1-2, that's when I started to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I didn't watch you, bro. You like a black ball boy, man. You like to get beat up first, then you want to fight.
No. But I do like the little touch. You know what I'm saying? Little touch with me, you know that I'm in a fight. You know what I'm saying?
He want his teeth knocked out first, but you know he in a fight. I'll just say this, bro. You my brother, man. I'll say this, man. Hey, I didn't see. It's not just one fight. I've seen about 5 of your fights, bro. And you don't look like nothing till somebody hit you in the mouth. I don't know what that's about. If I was your coach, man, I would be cussing you out, man.
Nah, look. It's not that. Anytime I fight or spar, true word, I'm an accurate puncher. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you show me like a little, say like a mistake or something, I set every single one of my punches up. Every single one of my punches. But I never throw punches just to throw punches. Never. But that was never my style. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
a fact. It takes some time for me to work. You know what I'm saying? It takes some time. So I'm a slow starter.
I didn't say you wasn't. You like AB, man. You have somebody crying them Shakur Stevenson tears, man, because bro, you don't do nothing. You almost like my man Dragonfly with Kenji. It take you getting beat up to get going, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, some of these fighters, I'm telling you, if I can't tell you nothing about boxing, I can tell you this. Some of these fighters, bro, if you don't get started early, you're going to get knocked out, bro. Either you're going to get knocked out or you're going to be too far on the cards because you're really a slick boxer puncher, bro. It's not like you want it in like Mike Tyson. I seen you like a boxer puncher, mainly a boxer. So I know you get a little bit more, lit once you get hit. But I'm telling you, bro, you better change that because some of these dudes, they might can hit you and then they might break your nose, man. Or do something.
Video, but no lie. I'm gonna start to show you the full rounds of me sparring. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing.
No, I don't want to see no sparring, man.
Highlights and nah, because I be whooping ass. I be tearing them up. Yo, look.
After they hit you in the mouth. After they hit you in the mouth, that's what you do.
Yo, I swear to God. Anytime I'm sparring anybody, once they touch me, but they scared to touch me again. I swear to God. Once they touch me, they scared to touch me again. I put it on my life.
I seen it. I'll not agree. If you listen to what I said, bro, I said exactly that. I said, until somebody start beating on you, then you wake up.
Not
and then
beating on me, bro. Oh, they don't be beating on me, so they don't.
You be getting some leather on you, brother. You be getting some leather on you, bro. I ain't saying you was like my man Wilder, where they had you like this or nothing like that. All I'm saying, bro, is that I'm surprised the coach don't be giving you heck, bro, when you be doing that. Because I don't know what it be. And that's the thing that get me about you. Then you want to throw the jab once you get hit. Then you want to use your movement once you get hit. I don't know what you be doing, bro. Like, why don't you do that in the beginning? I don't see why you don't do that in the beginning, bro.
Look, but my coach, he just understands my fighting style. I set up all my punches. And once I connect, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You was in trouble. Yo, BVO, I'm 6'1" with 5 knockouts. Trust me, BVO. I didn't get you. You going to sleep. You going to sleep.
Hey, this is the thing. I understand, Dragonfly. I didn't say you couldn't fight. I just said somebody got to hit you before you start fighting. Because once you get going, I didn't see you get him out of there like Debo.
No. You said to get off the ropes, John.
That boy like to lay on the ropes, bro. My brother lay on the ropes like he in bed. I'm telling you, he do. He lay on the rope. They beat him up. Then he wanted to show the movement. Because the kid got a great jab. Nice pair of feet. Can get around, move around, throw the jab. But it take you getting hit in the mouth. I don't know why you do that, man.
Yeah, look. Just a jab. Look, you jab me. We fighting now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh wow, like you really just touch me, bro. Like, you really put your hands on me just now. Now we fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'll say though? That I'll say this is exciting. You know, when you see all the young fighters like you, salute to my man Eli. You got a lot of young good fighters coming out of Brownsville, man. And you know, I'm an East New York guy. I don't really like Brownsville. But I got love for y'all.
No, I'm from East New York. Wait, hold on. I ain't from the Ville.
I'm just saying, East New York is different than Brownsville, bro. Shout out to everybody in East New York, man. We're not going to talk about Brownsville is cool if you want to get some oxtails or something. Have a good time. But you talking about what we seeing in boxing, man. Richard Hitchison, man, he's going to be a superstar, especially at 140, absolutely. Man. I think it's funny because him and another guy, Shushu, I'll say this. Who's ever running his career, they moving him way too slow. Because he's got to be about 26 now, right? He about 26?
No, I think he like, what, 24, 25?
Okay, I thought he was like 26. I thought he's a little older. But what I'm saying is these fighters got to get busy, man. You know who I like seeing? You got Big Baby Anderson fighting again. You got your boy, what's the dude with the loud mouth? Man, Keyshawn Davis fighting again.
Oh, yeah, Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Davis fighting again. And you know what's funny? I remember when everybody was giving Devin Haney all that, all the flack. Because you know why he's giving Devin Haney the flack is because Bill Haney and him talk a big game. Now, I'll put it like this. Now, if you would have heard that Devin Haney was fighting, Teofimo Lopez, or, a Matias. I mean, somebody like that. I mean, he fighting Regis off his worst performance. And I'm telling you, man, that's the type of stuff that turns the fans off, bro, is when you fight people off their worst performance, man. Go ahead.
Listen, do you see how none of these lightweights is saying Tank name?
I mean, because why would you say his name unless you want to take a shower? It's that simple, man. Unless you want to take a shower. That's what I'm saying.
God, like we doing for me. You know what I'm saying? We start hallelujah inside the shower. You know what I'm saying? Praise.
Hey, man. Hey, man. That's what he be doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. He beat the Mexican pizza out of Ryan Garcia, bro. I was, I mean, he beat the nachos and tacos out of Ryan Garcia, bro. I was mad too. I was mad because I said, you know what, he gonna get in there and kill Tank. I was wrong, and I gotta hear about it forever. But I'm gonna tell you this though, man. What we seeing with Tank is this. At some point, Tank got to prove to us he's as good as he say he is, y'all. All jokes aside, his resume is starting to look like hot trash. You know, say what you want about it.
Whoa. What you mean
say what
hot
you,
trash?
Hey, say what you want about
trash?
female. Who is he fought, man? Who is he fought?
Man, his resume, he is building himself up. Remember, Tank is still young, you know what I'm saying? But his competition always get better and better. Yes, at 28, his competition still get better, and better.
Why did he duck Lomachenko? Why did he duck Lomachenko?
He ain't duck no Lomachenko.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. There you go.
Man, listen, it's his career, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he should be doing, and then now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the now in times, he could probably make that fight. You know what I'm saying? Now.
All I'll say is this. Get off that roof. I know you like to get on that roof dancing.
You're a bad guy, man. You're a bad guy, BBO.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, man.
What the fuck you say?
I go, wow, bro. I'm just so
Miss
high.
Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton. Miss Akron, Cleveland.
I'm just saying this, man. If you compare him to Loma, there was a time when Loma was calling Tank's name. And
that was the right time.
Hey, man. There you go.
That was the right time.
Here you go. Man. Here you go. It wasn't the right time. My bad. You're right. Let me get you back on the roof. Let me get you back in your booth. This wasn't the right time.
Man.
Hey, stay out of that move, man. What's he say? I would say the fact that he didn't fight Loma is a duck. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let my man Ja do what he always do. He want to get started once he get punched. So I'm not gonna do that for him.
Oh my God. This guy, man.
Salute to the TYT. Salute to QQ showing love in the chat. Salute to my man Ja all the way from Brownsville. He's not from East New York, but salute to him, man.
Man, this guy delusional, man.
Shout out to East New York, man. All the real brothers in East New York, man. Salute to Brooklyn, man. Cleveland, we out of here. But I want you to remember one thing. My man Tank Davis, Duck Lomachenko. No matter what Josh says.
You're delusional, BBO. You're delusional, man. Listen.
Hey, go ahead. Get us out of here, man. I'm going to let you have the final word, man.
All right, look, listen. When Tank washed Devin the Dream Haney, Frank Martin, and then to clean up with Shakur, I don't want to hear nothing from you. All right, BBO. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to say everybody have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the bed bugs bite tonight, you know what I mean?
What the fuck you say?
I'll leave it at that. Oh, we out of here. It's your boy BBO, and we gone. Shout out to my man Ja. Peace.
Later.